better they down the street from each other. I know the spot. My little one, he know the laptop. Shorty having Chris Vick, he a vampire. Camping right in front of your house and start up a campfire. I just did my numbers then from her, this wasn't a landslide. Ain't gonna be no who this shit, I'm spinning back to back. Any say on that issue, I'm going 50-50, and then nigga got arrogant. My natural habit. Back to 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 back back to 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 back back to 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 back back to back to back to back to back to back to back.
So try it again. Starting me over right back at the end. When's the last time you were afraid?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. The keeper of the light sounds the foghorn to signal it's time for football. Here now, Youngwei Koo to get us started. And off we go from Foxborough. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. Led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense.
Right at the outset, he lost the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. That's into the hands of Gabe Davis. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. First down. Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's another Patriots first down.
Quickly to Shakir on the RPO. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
17 more yards. That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. One more time for Montgomery. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They try and run it here with Montgomery. Big opening up the middle. And he will get into the end zone. David Montgomery. Touchdown, New England. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execute. All week long, they wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Deontay Hardy now to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Steeler offense ready to take the field field for the first time. And they are led by their veteran. It's Kirk Cousins.
It's fair to say this season hasn't gotten off to the type of start they likely envisioned for themselves, but it's still early. A win here, it could go a long way towards changing the trajectory of this entire season. But what's going to make this even more difficult today, not only the worthy opponent that they face, but having to go on the road and do it here in a hostile environment. If he is able to lead his team to a win today, I think that gives them the spark to turn this season around.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Once again, it's Barkley. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Second down, Cousins. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. A gain of 11 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll find his tight end. It's Hobie Parkinson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Cousins now on second down. Whoa! This throw left side taken in by the rookie wide receiver. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for a Steeler first down. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. This is caught at 2. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Barkley. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This fielded at about the 9. Brought down right at the 25-yard line. Patriots offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Play fake. Leonard Floyd. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
At the 18-yard line.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Open man is Robinson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That caught by Davis. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
18. That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up second down at the 43-yard line.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Open man is Davis. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. Here's Purdy. He gets this complete to Shaquille. And he's going to pick up a Patriots first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
14 yards. That's good for a Patriots.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Back to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on third down. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. Raiders' kick is good. And the Patriots will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. So Raider now, after the made field goal, back out to kick off. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steelers' offense ready to take over for their second possession. Hey, Greg, no one better than you to talk about the rookie crop of tight ends, especially at the top. A couple guys who have Midwest ties, played in the Big Ten, now find themselves in the Midwest, especially Colston Loveland, who's a Chicago Bear tight end.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Mike, when I watch Loveland play, you look back and watch his tape from Michigan, there's two guys that play tight end there. There's the guy that you have to script open. He's going to catch flat routes and naked routes, and he's going to catch the easy ones, and he'll run after and get what he can. And then there's the guys, Mike, that get themselves open. They can win third down one-on-one. They can win versus press. They can win routes downfield versus defensive backs, not just linebackers. When I watch Colston Loveland, that's the guy I see.
And another one out of the Big Ten, Tyler Warren from Penn State. He goes to Indianapolis.
Yeah, and he's a little more of a throwback, right? He can play a little quarterback, he can play H-back, he can put his hand on the ground. He's still good enough and athletic enough to play in space. When you look at what Penn State did with him, there wasn't a position on the field, including center, that he didn't play. So he's a really big, physical, run-after-catch. I think he's a good fit because, remember, in Indy, that Shane Steichen offense, they're going to want to run the ball. They're going to want to get downhill with the run game, offensive line. So I think it's a good fit because he's very talented in the passing game, but he's going to keep teams honest with his ability to still contribute on all the downs.
He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it's going to be fourth down. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks, he works free, right side. He may go. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 86 yards. Touchdown, New England. Raiders' extra point is good. And the Pats will get out in front 17-7. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They find themselves down 17-7. This drive starts 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Barkley's got the 1st down and more. Down the sideline, inside. Him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 55 yards on the game. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing his cousin. That is caught at the 3. And he is out of bounds. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Saquon. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. 1st and 10. Purdy. He takes off. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On 2nd down, Purdy. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. One of the Steelers has it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one.
After review of the play,
so that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. New England going to take their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. On 1st and 10, Purdy. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. And is caught, it's Robinson. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Purdy going to put it up again. On the run to the right.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up short hands.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Blake Cashman gets up for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that 2nd down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
From the 6, here comes a return. got down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
They're on 27-yard line.
They go play action with Cousins. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, he was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll bring up second down. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. Open man is Jennings. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Cousins. He'll air it out down the middle. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, that could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. In motion, Shakir. He'll get this out wide, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Patriots first down. First and 10.
A run up the gut with Montgomery. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Here now, a toss to Montgomery. And there is nothing he can do. The defense had him all the way. They'll push him out of bounds. That's going to go down as a loss of 5 on the play. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. It is third and long. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Steelers' offense back onto the field for their next possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this first and 10. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. Cousins now to throw on first down. Back to the outside. He's got Diggs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Cousins. That one complete to Brian Robinson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 46, here's second down and a yard. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. He'll look middle and get this one to Parkinson.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
I'll pick up with 2 yards.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. This is caught 2. To the goal line and in. Jack Touchdown, Steelers. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Steelers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. Trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And he's not going to get too far. Tackle him after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd down at the 34-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Montgomery. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll try to run for it. And Purdy going to smartly hit the deck here as he's able to pick up the 1st down in the process.
And the Patriots, 1st down.
He'll run with Montgomery. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Melty Matabike on the stop. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And he will score. Wan'Dale Robinson. Touchdown, Patriots. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
This kick is good.
They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Short throw, pulled in by Parkinson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd down, Cousins. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That's taken in by Jennings. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
And the Steelers 1st down.
A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. He's fighting to get that to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
Throwing now, Cousins. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 14 on that hookup. That's a Steeler 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive?
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play.
Cousins out of the gun on third down. And that is incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And it's going to lead to fourth down. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. That evens the score here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to get back at it. This game level following the made field goal. They need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Patriots first down.
A first down throw for Purdy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Leonard Floyd in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season. Purdy now on 2nd down. We'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. Get about 6 before he's taken down. A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And that is incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. This is 1st and 10. Steelers offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. They'll start off the round with Robinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. That ball's incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Steelers.
Play action now. It's Cousins. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. It's incomplete. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Throwing is Cousins. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. On 1st down, Cousins. Open man is Jennings. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Complete to Diggs. Oh, he's going to be taken down, and now they've got to spike it or get the field goal team out here quickly.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Cousins now on 2nd down. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds, and he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that 2nd foot. That's a big-time play. by a big-time receiver. And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
He'll start at the 4. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
One last shot now for Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They get themselves into field goal.
Zombie.
Zombie Nation. Zombie Nation.
Try to snatch these pigs wanna blow my house down. Head underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to raid my pad, and I'm out in the night too scared. Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet dream, hide from the red light beam. Now do you believe in the unseen? Look, but don't make the eye strain. Like me, it's going insane. Insane in the membrane.
cause he know that I never tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, gold grill plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, just set way quicker. Made if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it, all these on my you first no dribble. These always talking pillars, I sing like scissor. Like youngest, I'm about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizzock never gave up. All of know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. AD, I heard broke, they damn near dead. Damn little mama bad as but they diamonds on me fight, neck and wrist, I can Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizzock, I wouldn't wanna be a.
I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, gold grill plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, just set way quicker. Made if I'ma go to date with ya.
At the confluence of the three rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela, we are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. On the visitor sideline, Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell. He's got his defense firing on all cylinders right now. They're coming off a shutout victory their last time out. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. 2-1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in week 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They are led out by their veteran quarterback hailing from Michigan State, and we like that. It's Kirk Cousins.
Not bad for a 4th-round draft pick. Well over 100 career starts now. And the chemistry with his top targets, really on point. They spend a lot of time in practice and after practice making sure the routes are run well, and he knows exactly where they're going to be on the field. And when they get open, he delivers.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he lost the football. And this belongs to the Vikings. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run with Barkley. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. They go play action. Cousins connects with Kittle, and I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Cousins. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Another Pittsburgh Steelers. First and 10.
Barkley inside handoff. And the stuff will come inside the 5 at the 4. And that's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
This 2nd and 4.
Cousins to throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Field goal coming from Younghoe Koo. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead.
So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Viking offense making their way out.
They're led out by a former number 2 overall pick in the draft from BYU, Zach Wilson.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there? Yeah. 2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 13 carries, 66 yards.
It was a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
From the shotgun, Wilson. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Downs going in motion right. They'll fake the jet sweep, and now off play action, it's Wilson.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Here's Wilson. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. James Cook, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Vikings have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 up to 27.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down.
On play action, Cousins. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Now it's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Cousins. Gets this to Saquon Barkley out of the backfield. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
6 yards. The Steelers first down.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, down at the 33. Again, it's Cousins. That is caught downfield. It's Besh. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
That's another Steelers.
From the gun, here's Cousins. And this is going to be intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, look at repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Wilson. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's got his guys set up great now. 1st and goal. And the Pigskin at the 7-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are once again back in front. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's finished off by the touchdown by Stephon Diggs. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it as we resume action. Gets around it. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And out comes Minnesota. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where...
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Vikings. James Cook with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing, Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Third down and 10.
Good route there.
Cousins now. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Now we've got movement up front. And I think this is going to be on Minnesota. That flag, that'll push him back 5. The false start backs him up 5. First and 15. Now it's Wilson. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's second down. Wilson. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll leave him with a third and just a yard.
Let's not quibble about the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back to the 24.
Zach Wilson sacked. A loss of 7 yards. And it's 3 and out.
The kick by Elliott is good. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. Now they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a first down. To throw is Cousins. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. From the 20, here's the second down and 9.
At the 20-yard line.
Play action now. Cousins. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To the air again, it's Cousins. He'll get this to Jennings over the middle. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. They'll try and run forward Barkley. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now from the 9, here's second and goal.
Loss of 2. Brings up second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now Cousins. Full right side looked in here by Besh. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jack Besh from 8 yards out. And the Steelers are an extra point away from drawing level. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And he gets it to go, and we're all even. 17 apiece. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. A little juke. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Vikings ready to go again on offense.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll go right back to Lamb. And out across midfield down to the 45. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete.
Touchdown, Vikings. CeeDee Lamb, 45 yards.
And the Vikings will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Elliott good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They go play action. Cousins being chased out left. And this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. Cousins. Flush to his right. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. 14 seconds, all that's left of this first half as they come up on first down.
Samuel in motion.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Fighting for it. He's got space.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
James Cook
in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime.
it good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight.
As always, we'll see what the second half brings here. These two defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Looking to put a drive together.
At their own 27-yard line.
Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Keeps him, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. And they're tearing the towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long.
Taking a shot for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Returnable here from the 38. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Play fake. Cousins. The tight end, Kittle, has him on the left side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he is going to lose yardage here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, Cousins. And Diggs has it. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And quickly, they get to the line.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler.
They'll throw again, Cousins. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Stephon Diggs with career touchdown number 75.
And the Steelers are back within a score. All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These two defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Looking to put a drive together. They start the drive with Cook. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Second and 12 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing is Wilson. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he goes goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. All told, it's a loss of 8 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Lines up and lets it go for Samuel.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down and 6 now.
Again, it's Barkley. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Cousins connects with Kittle underneath.
And he will have the Steelers 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and
now Cousins. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
6 yards. That's good. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
On play action, Cousins. Intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury.
And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Vikings.
James Cook with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone. Touchback. And the Steelers set to take the field.
And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up, you end up throwing a pick, everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out, I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless too.
47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
13 yards on the...
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Vikings will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. To throw is Wilson. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
17 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Now it's Wilson. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Getting the ball is Cook right left. They're going to snap this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
We always talk about receivers. If the ball hits your hand, you're supposed to haul it in, but it is hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you.
That one was all the momentum going forward. Couldn't contort his body back to grab it. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. James Cook, 28 yards. And the Vikings are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead down at 3 touchdowns at 21.
Set to kick off.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Steelers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
At the 45-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. Down the right sideline.